Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision, and the remainder for execution.
Yes.
Rebooting. Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh hey, Coach Yan-san! What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition!
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the—
Sure thing! Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Okay.
Let's run!
What's this? Was there always a cave here? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding? Ah! You woke it up! Hilichurls don't want to mess with us now. You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that Hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up. Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still. What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you... Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien! Wait, no. Descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here?
Yeah, I don't know.
The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your sister was here recently.
Nggak tahu.
Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And now we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your sister. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with the Ansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so...
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been...
Wait, canceled?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to... It's like they're...
One little sect versus the entire nation based on everything we've...
No clue. All we know is that our defenses are holding strong. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing. Great. Then let's head over.
Let's go, Yan.
Okay. Oh?
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be... revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me. Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal—
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding—
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried you were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Running away?
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
Hey, she's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. Not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway,
Target acquired.
Fulfill our pact! Burn it down!
Locked on.
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Ooh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have...
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the
Experience says that if we headed... Why don't we press our advantage?
Hey, was there a battle here just now?
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working to... Well, morale's high and everyone's here.
Get to work! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
The Temple of Wisdom.
Light it up! Wrath from the sky!
For the Lord of the Night.
Your soul! Forward! Crush them!
Let's rock!
What is that thing? It's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it. If this order's resistance is faltering, now's our chance.
Get to work! You two! Time to... I'm going in! Light of the blazing sun!
Warriors, attack! After them!
No life lasts forever.
Target acquired.
You must be the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the masters of the Night Wind!
Resist the abyss will pay the price!
Time for you to pay the price.
This way, Karina.
Get to work! Laline, East Papa, get him! Burn it down! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
The abyss shall rot!
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Huh. The Abyss orders all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. Well, whatever.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the... Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege... But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies...
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose...
So you're saying there's...
I'm saying we don't know enough to...
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first...
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly...
Okay.
Let's ride!
And we're back where we started.
Ring bawaan
That
HP.
pillager probably found the key nearby, right?
Ada ko ba?
Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Beyonce and Lally are waiting for us.
Thank goodness! Someone's here.
Cantik coy.
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they?
Huh? They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking or...
We're not.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? Oh no! It looks like something... Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Great!
Savior? I see everything. Share my knowledge.
Time for you to pay the price.
You done? You just looked like you were slicing in thin air. Kinda funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little...
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be... So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Habis.
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's big, but more importantly, did the monsters hurt you?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a...
Good idea. We'll take you.
Phew, thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to...
Yeah. You
Gak apa-apa, guys.
already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah,
I don't even know.
I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the Savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. Anyway, there was once a sage who passed through my village. The sage said that the day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandma... I've heard people talk about the Savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it...
Oh, well, the Travelers... What?
But everything except the gender.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really? Oh, of course.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. It's her. Please, can you take me to see her?
Aku aja nyariin ya.
Huh. Maybe.
But isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched. See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty. What's wrong, Deirdis?
Oh, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it like I said. I'm going to hide here until I feel well. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden.
Alright then. Well, take care. What a mysterious girl. But hey, at least she seems to like you. Anyway, this is...
Okay.
Oh, you're back! How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial,
Yo,
unfortunately.
semangat.
But we had
Gonzales,
the
apa?
weirdest experience.
Thank you, thank you.
So I take it that the war's still on?
Thank you. Eh. Sayang.
That's okay. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war. Huh. I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Young.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Let's go. Kok jalan anjing?
Wow! Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though. That's...
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me.
Bacot
Maybe
pojok
it's
ubi,
part of
pojok
their- out
kangkung
of an
anjing.
abundance of caution, I asked, but they didn't sense anything untoward.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this,
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much.
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How can I not?
No one's here to judge you on your posture or.
I'm sorry, great hero, but
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
may I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask but I am still on patrol. So please, great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a...
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Mati anjing.
Obviously, I never
One hit, one
expected to
kill.
win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was
One hit,
between
one
us.
kill,
I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler.
Well, some people connect through...
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Not at all. We haven't spot...
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
You're back. So, did the guards find it?
Nothing much. Paimon, what?
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. What I meant to say is,
Yeah, that's right.
I sense something strange in my dream.
Oh,
Hard to say. I don't think it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any...
oh, no wonder.
Eon-san, I think we...
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, in war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember... Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be... It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we...
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey, I'm not that old.
Care to elaborate on what...
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the...
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, that really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually...
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees mom. At the very least, we should remain...
Sounds sensible.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Iya, sabar ya Yansen ya.
Let's ride!
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Buruk sangkanya.
Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was... Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have...
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Wait. If you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image.
What? That is... Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you...
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still can't.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie in the room, and often, But my grandma would tell me, think of all the people in our village who spend their entire... And so...
Is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world,
Yeah! Go!
So, I'm going to make my world. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to... Who knows?
Yeah, one...
I need to find this. That's the most worthwhile thing I can...
You know what?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Shh. It's them. The
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Ya, malu-malu anjing.
Can you see them now?
Kayak nonton drama tuh. Seperti nonton drama Korea anjing.
Paimon still can't see anything.
Yeah. Let's ride.
I got him cornered. Yeah!
Everyone hold hands.
Let's ride.
For the Lord of the Night. Locked on.
It's your soul.
No more mistakes. Rev the engine.
Commit it to memory.
Rise with the sun.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you... you doing all right? Deirdre? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You...
I was just... the image of...
All right?
Anyway, there are no more monsters.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you...
Just-
All right. Deirdre will be... Huh? Deirdre?
Trade. Sakit nih kepalaku.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beast, endless pain, and the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You just look quite distressed. Like, I thought if I took your... But it didn't seem to work.
Oh, huh.
What? Don't be so... I have more
Self-control? What does that have to do? Ugh. You go ahead.
Oh. Do I really...
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredient. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll...
Alright, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your...
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got... How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be...
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all.
What a weird situation. What is making... Well, might as well move. Woohoo!
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Yes.
So... Oh... Paimon's getting... We gotta go! Bye for now!
See ya, and please...
Hey, Yansan! We're back! We ran into quite a...
The front line...
Huh? But... How?
No, relax. There...
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start.
No, we're still mustering troops. Nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, but just now, one person, they wielded an unknown... I'm only recount and assuming they're a neutral...
You don't honestly. With the Abyss Order act... gains...
Bye.
It's been a while, Dane. You caused quite a stir, you know.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainslet. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is...
Ada suara babi. Tidak ada
Please don't
suara.
mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects... Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of others. Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, we thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
Ngelek gue sih.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know. It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went, you caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainslet. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan...
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that.
It's quite all right. Uezo Janssen respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense. And anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? Ugh, so stubborn. We thought... What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Wow. Okay. Well, oh, and there's more. She kept saying. She also said she was on a journey to find the savior. Her description of this. Yeah, that's right. Wait, wasn't his sister called the princess, though? Oh, sounds like... Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere still. That doesn't... Sure. Is that Dane and Neon-san discuss? Morning! What are you guys?
You're here. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence after their front lines does the location?
Cinder City, huh? And with any luck, maybe we'll find your...
Yep, our army is almost ready. And we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. I've already explained my
You're gonna go on your own?
It's all right.
Huh?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the... And even if things don't... Mr. Dainsleif.
Looks like he's waiting for you. Oh, for a second there, Paimon
Oknatlan tempatnya gelap aja. Soal ini.
Is this the place? It's been... And if you get to meet your sister...
Let's ride! Full throttle! Teamwork is dreamwork!
I've got him cornered!
Try and stop me!
Couldn't break the curse.
Target acquired.
Aku boleh
Adventure time! Adventure time! Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
Locked on!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Relentless spectre haunts the soul. The abyss is omnipresent. To flee is futile. To resist it.
Rev the engines! Light up the blazing sun!
Desolation cold suffering new.
Off we go! That's gonna hurt in the morning!
This shall rise once again.
Don't turn back.
Let's ride! Full throttle! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Adventure time! Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Let's go find some treasure.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then?
So, this is a hunt, but today, that is the least. Then allow me to, and I do not merely mean this battle. No. For today, the Abyss Order, Our Highness quietly, and then...
What? Wait, does this mean the attack? Oh no!
and all of my comrades that...
Tong kosong.
Right! You still need a few plus.
Oh, you think back on...
Hard to say. It's like...
Tong kosong nyari. Tetapi tong kosong banyak bicara. Cek sana sini gak ada
Burn it down!
Baptize!
Everybody stand back!
Pyroclastic surge!
Still not understand.
Let's round! Ready!
The Abyss
Light of the blazing sun!
been fulfilled! My body is failing. I will not bring shame to the name of the
That should be all of them, right? Are you still thinking about what that guy...
Years on. Don't forget, Dane, but I taught. Be that as it. Never. All right, I believe you. What? Not a fa- Indeed. Yes, we knew that the great, yet we still. And besides... Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I honestly can't remember. Look at me. But as for even if without my history, I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So you seem to remember. Is that so? What? The homeland hasn't yet been revived. Think of Leyline, the loom of fate. cannot. And so, indeed, we are. What a shame. Precisely. For you possess a ring, of course. We had to obtain the Perhaps.
Tapi tong kosong banyak bicara. Cek sana
Let's ride!
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
kamu baik-baik saja, apa yang terjadi?
Where? Wait, but that's great! In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait, we can only fight for our. I'll carry on looking. Although. I've already found my savior. It's you. It's just. Too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, so. Is there anything you can get that way when I do find her? I can convince her that you're also searching for. Huh?
Lumin. Lumin. Anjay. Baca Lumin aja. Oh no. Doko deba. Soro demo. Lumino janai. Lumina. Sore wa. Sex. Oh my god, sex. Plop. No, Lumin, what are you doing? Gak ada suara anjing. Inggris bangsa.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you. The Abyss Order made a...
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just... Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared. Right back in the same spot.
I think I got the gist of what happened.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well...
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation. Preserve it. With that in mind, however...
An additional?
No idea.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not... I trust the Lord of the... Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Eon-san, leave it. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some...
Traveler?
Okay.
Let's ride! Rev the engines!
Motherfucking go. Kita Valorant dulu guys. Valorant is my life ya guys ya. Ini apa? TFT nggak kenal. Ini apa? Dua cuy, aku bangga. Thank you.
Match found.
Match found. Pemula guys, pemula.
I am both shield and sword.
Jangan hina pemula ya guys. Jet sepuh ya. Yang pakai jet sepuh anjir. Ya Allah, kita kasih paham.
No, you cannot eat the Radianite. Okay, maybe just a little.
Aduh, ngelek.
Enemy spotted C.
I'll spike it down.
Spike down, C.